Hey, how's it going, everybody? Let me start out by saying, by no means am I an apologist for Samsung. Now, with all that being said, there's been a lot of talk regarding the non-release of Samsung One UI to the S24 Ultra. Now, the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra has barely been released, right? And we know how these companies do that, and especially if you've been a long time Samsung user, you know that the latest and greatest flagship, the S25 Ultra, is going to be, getting the latest and greatest software. And last year's device, I know, and it's a hard pill to swallow, but last year's device, it'll take a month or two before it gets the software that the S25 Ultra has. Now, if you have the S25 Ultra and you have an S24 and you've used them side by side just like normal, say you're just over here using your apps, right? Just like normal, there's no difference. I mean, you don't feel anything. Like if someone were to set this phone on a standard, I mean, if they put it in my hand, I can tell the difference. It's a little, the corners on the S25 Ultra are rounded, of course, but if you were just to put this somewhere, have me use it, like I'm talking day-to-day usage, Facebook, Instagram, X, all the apps that I use, you literally feel no difference, right? Now, it's just the little things that Samsung One UI 7 puts on the skin. Maybe you'll use them, right? Maybe you won't. All right, same thing like with the stylus on your Galaxy phones. I know a lot of people that have these Galaxy phones, the S24, the S25, and very rarely does the stylus ever come out. But with all that being said, one thing that you have to understand too, there's a lot of people that we've all gotten to a habit now of comparing Samsung to Apple, comparing Android to Apple, vice versa, right? And in a way, you really can't do that, right? Because we all know that Apple is pretty famous for, like right now, we have iPhone 11s running iOS 18.3.1. They release it all at once. Now it doesn't have all the same artificial intelligence features than iPhone 11 because it doesn't have the same processor and all that. It does take processing power. And Samsung is also saying a lot of that regarding some of their older Samsung devices, but the S24 Ultra, that's no excuse. The S24 Ultra is not an older device by any means, and these Galaxy devices are supposed to be getting 7 years of updates, so not having a strong enough processor shouldn't be an excuse. They need to optimize software in order for this stuff to be able to run on these. These are flagship devices. Even when this S24 Ultra is 5 years old, it's still going to be a flagship because that's what it was released at. All right, everybody, take care.